talking about what we put inside of us and what we're thinking about, that, what did you say? Is it just stay inside of us?
No, it bubbles out.
No, it bubbles out of us, right? People should know that we are Christians by the things that we think and the things that we do, right? I'm going to back this table up just a touch. No. And I think I might even ask some of you to kind of out that way just a little bit as well. Okay? I think you'll just have to wait and see.
Here's matches.
I need this graduation ceremony. Would I plug something up? That does not sound like me at all.
I'm your kid. You made one blow something up.
All right. So, I have a few other little themes. Okay? We're still watching this, right? We're all keeping an eye on this? Okay. Don't you worry. We're going to keep an eye on that thing. Now, I did take this apart just a little bit. Okay? And I'm going to I have a little cup here. I made a cup out of aluminum foil. And I'm going to put a little bit of water. That's just plain old water. Nothing exciting. We're going to put that here. Now, if you are off to the side, you might want to be over on that side so you can see a little bit better. Okay? Oh, what happened? It reacted. Yay, okay. So, it did. So look, when we think about things, yeah, look at that. When we think about what we think about, sometimes shows in us. And this one took a little while. Now, there are other demonstrations that I could have done that does go a little faster, but sometimes we think that it doesn't actually happen. Because sometimes I can think about, I actually did want the one that goes slow. Sometimes we think about, if I think some negative thoughts, the person over here doesn't know, right? They don't initially know maybe. And maybe mom and dad don't know about things. But God does know. God knows immediately when we do that. But eventually, if we're focusing on bad things, if we're focusing on things that we shouldn't, if we're not putting God first in our lives, eventually that starts to hurt us and it doesn't feel good and it makes us, people will be able to see that in us. We want to focus on the things that are good, the things that God wants us to focus on. All right, now I will tell you to give you a little heads up. If you do not like loud sounds, this one is going to be loud. So, when you do this, sometimes people, if you don't want to cover your ears, you can take your hands and you can cup them like this. That way you can still hear it, but it doesn't go in your ears as much, okay? If you would like to cover your ears, you may. You'll still hear it, even if you cover your ears. You don't have to. Yes. This is loud. Okay, we're going to do it one time. Okay? This is a long match. All right, are you ready for this? No, you will know. As soon as I put this in, the reaction starts, and then I light this bad boy up, okay? Now, again, this is a good example that if we have Christ in our hearts, we should not be able to contain it. We should be so excited about Christ that we just have to tell everybody. And this pumpkin is about to tell you about how much the pumpkin is. Okay.
Watch out, people with pumpkins.
You seen this one? Okay, I gotta get my pumpkin lid correct here. There we go. I know I'm gonna get a little bit more. Because if a little bit is good, then a lot is better, right? That is truly the American way. It's true, yes, not with miracle. Okay, it happens once. Be ready to go.
Are you going to cover your ears?
Just watch. No, I can't do that. Okay, so gases are building up. We're thinking about Christ. We're thinking about all the good things that Christ has for us. And we just can't wait to tell others. Oh!